Good morning, Soul Tribe family. So, listen, have been up this morning since like 2 something, and I wanted to talk this morning about gratitude. So many people, I know they see me always saying I'm grateful for things. And one thing about me is you're never gonna stop seeing me talk about gratitude, and I'm gonna tell you why. We live in a world today that is just full of so many ingrates. There's so many people that are just ungrateful. And I can honestly say that I was one who I took for granted a lot of things, and as I sat here this morning and I looked back on my life, I'm just so grateful for where I am today. It took me almost 3 years to be who I am today. I look back on my prior marriage that I was in, and I clearly remember saying to my ex-husband, as I started to really look at bills and stuff like that, I'm like, why are we paying this? Why are we paying that? Why aren't we condensing stuff? I'm like, and at that time I remember I was like, I really want to get a home. Um, excuse me, allergies. I wanted to get a home, but not just that. I really, I'm not one that I need a lot. I'm not one that I'm flashy. As you guys can see, I have my own unique style. I'm a thrifter. Um, I'm very resourceful in how I live, and now that I'm no longer married, over the last like 2.5 years, I've been really starting to handle my finances better. Because right now I'm in a place where I'm working on my finances because by next year I'm going to be a homeowner. That's just going to be that. And so, as I look back on life and I'm like, yeah, I want to, I'm like, I want to live a decent life, but I don't want to be one that, I don't want to be worried about money. I like living a little frugal. That's just me. And as I looked at that, excuse me, and I look at how my life has changed, how I am no longer with someone who was emotionally draining to me. I was constantly on this worry path. In my marriage, I worried all the time. Always worried about, oh, is he out drinking? Is he out this? That was the most draining relationship I had ever been in. And having to be so many things, you know, was a lot. But when I look at my life compared to now, I'm so grateful because God knew that marriage wasn't for me, that man wasn't for me. But he brought me in a great friend who I'm building something awesome with, who we are so similar in a lot of things, and we just have a great time. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for now how I'm doing all the hard things of really handling my finances because, like I said, home ownership is mine. I'm gonna have a new home. I know I have a new career change coming. I know that the businesses that I started are growing, and it's only through the grace and mercy of the universe that these things have happened. Because when I look at what I went through over the last 3 years of my life, the most painful thing that I experienced, that death of that marriage, when I tell you it hurt like fucking hell, it did. It hurt. And it's only through mercy and grace and that I'm able to be here. You know, like I said, I'm so grateful that the universe supported me when I didn't love myself. I'm grateful for the universe helping me to see my worth because I know what I deserve. I'm grateful every day that I get to open my eyes to experience this beautiful new life that I have. And it's not until we truly step outside ourselves and see, where have I come from? And then be thankful and grateful for where you are now compared to what you used to be. You know, I am really coming out of a tough storm I've been in for 3 years. 3 years, I'm telling you, that storm was hard. There wasn't a time that I didn't cry, because I cried a lot. Um, I was angry at times because I'm like, you know, why do I gotta keep continuing to go through this shit? It was fucking hard as hell. But I'm so grateful that today I sit here in front of all of you and say, wow, my life has changed. I'm seeing some of the most beautiful things come into my life. You know, I've experienced some really beautiful, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, and I'm like, wow, God, thank you. Thank you for loving me when I didn't love myself. Thank you for bringing me through the toughest times of my life. Thank you for really being a victor for me. Because I have faced even people who've tried to smear my name, knowing I'm a good soul, knowing I've never done anything to hurt them. But God said, no, victory's yours. The universe supported me in that way to prove, no, this is a lie. No, this is not her. This is who she truly is. This is a good soul who continues to do good things. And I left those, and I had to leave all those things with the universe, knowing and trusting that everything was always going to work out for me. You know, financially, I'm coming out of a really, really, oh God, I tell you, a really tough patch. Ooh, child. There's been times where I'm like, shit, I'm not going to be homeless. I got to keep a roof over my daughter and granddaughter's head, you know. And I've also learned, one of the things that I have learned in this life is that it doesn't matter what nobody think. All that matters is what I think and what I desire and what I want. So that's why I'm taking the time to create the most beautiful life that I want. God saved the best for last for me. And I'm literally watching those things unfold. I have my family of choice. And then I have those who are relatives. My relatives are my blood relatives who I really don't socialize with. But those who are family, I stay connected to. And those are my family of choice. You know, we all have choices. We can choose what we want in this life. You know, no one is going to save you. No one. You have to be the hero of your own story. But that requires you to let go of a lot of things. I had to let go of a lot of things. Your ego, pride, hurt, pain, disappointment, anger, frustration. And yes, we all go through those things at times. But it's how you choose to use that energy. You know, during times when I felt hurt or anger, a lot of times I would put that back into my work or, you know, doing other things because I'm like, I'm not wallowing this. And not just that, that pain that I experienced, I was like, I don't like this feeling. I'm one that I am an empath, so I'm highly, I am, I am a super empath actually. So I am highly, highly, highly super sensitive. And, I do stay secluded a lot. I love being home. My dude is the same way. We're like two of a kind. We do go out, and enjoy each other's time and all of that. We know how to give each other space and all that. This is, and my friendship with him is the best adult friendship and the first and only adult friendship that is moving into a partnership. Because I know that like I told him when I met him, I know he's my husband. That period. I knew that. It was a sense of knowing. God knows how to, and the universe knows how to tell you exactly. You just know. And when I tell you he's a beautiful soul, when I tell, oh my God, oh, I love that man. I love him with every fiber of my being. But I tell you one thing, you know, we both know how to put ourselves first because we're mature, we're spiritual, enlightened beings, and we have a great balance, you know. And our friendship is the basis of everything. But like I said, with my life, it is so beautiful now, and I'm enjoying it. And life is not going to be perfect, but you still get through you know, the ebb and the flow. You get through that. Like now, when I tell you I've been in a damn torrential fucking downpour for 3 years. Oh God, I'm now seeing, where the tides are finally calming for real, like really calming, and I'm enjoying it, you know. And I'm doing new things, I'm taking new chances in life, learning new things. I started making bracelets. I love making bracelets now, so I'm doing that. Like I said, finances have always been the hardest thing for me. I cringed. First of all, I ain't even a math person, and that's just true. I hated math in school, but now I'm really delving into my finances, being smart with them, really learning things, reaching out to people for help, with learning new techniques of how to save and how to be financially savvy. I have a wealth of people at my fingertips who are very smart and financially savvy. So I'm really grateful for my journey. I wouldn't change anything because it took all those years and all those experiences for me to get to where I am at now. So I'm appreciative of that. So, yeah. Yeah, so I have an exam coming up next week. I'm getting my license, my license in life insurance Series 6. And yeah, I take my exam next week, and I know I'm gonna pass that. I already claimed that. I'm passing that and growing my business with life insurance. I'm also a life purpose and relationship coach, which I'm also a spiritual consultant. I enjoy helping people. I honestly do. I am one that is all about service. I'm a true leader in every sense. I'm a natural born leader. And I enjoy helping other people to learn how to be leaders too. That's what I'm meant to do. I help people to really, you know, change things in their life. I'm in what they call a master illuminator, where I'm here to shine my light. So I'm a light worker. And with those things, I'm here to kind of shake stuff up, to give you a little thought, to really kind of, how when people kind of get your attention, that's me. that's what that's what God designed me to do. I'm here to get you to thinking and to really think about how can I move my life in a better way? How can I really truly find my life soul's purpose? Because we all have a purpose, and I'm so grateful that to realize that I've been doing my purpose all my life. I am customer service driven. I am people driven, and I just that people just come to me. People who resonate with me. It don't matter where I'm at. People always come to me, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for how I, um, really help touch people's lives and how they touch my life. Because every time I hear someone's story or their experience, it really touches my soul. And when I hear the good things that they tell me of how they have moved forward in their life and the things that are doing good, is just wow. Like I have a soul child who she's having her third baby. This was my first soul grandbaby, and I'm so excited for her. And yeah, it's those things when I get to see people's lives just change for the better. When I started working with her, she was broken and hurting, and I helped her through a tough time, and she became strong, and she's running on her own. And I'm so glad to see that her life is so much better. But that's some of the things that I do, just giving people kind words, and just being a real good soul to people. I just love people. I do. I really do. I'm an unconditionally loving soul. I am mostly happy. Most of the time, I'm very upbeat. I tell my friend, I am rainbows, butterflies, and sunshine. He calls me love child. And I'm like, yup, I'm love child. I love everybody. But see, this is the thing. I love people to death, but what I'm not going to do is allow people to abuse me. Hell no. That ain't happening. Tabby has learned. But thank you so much for you guys coming to my channel, subscribing. I ask that you could share the video. Hey, encourage people to come here and watch these videos. I am always authentic. I'm very open. I'm very honest. And I'm always going to be that way. I love sharing. Ain't nobody going to ever tell my story. I tell it myself. I know what I've been through. I know what my experience is. I have knowledge of self, and no one's going to tell me any different. Period. And honestly, I don't care what background people's are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I don't care what God you serve. I don't care about none of that. All I ask is that you be a good human being, because we're all connected whether you like it or not. We all are. And it starts first with us. So we have to learn to heal ourselves so that we are better human beings, so that we can give back to humanity in our own way, whichever way that we are taught to do that. Whether it is, you're a housewife, whether it is that you're, someone who you work in a certain field and you help people, or whatever it is that you do, you contribute in your own way. That's how we foster a better humanity, by our individual contribution. So I'm going to get off of here. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm tired, but I got to finish drinking my coffee and then get my day started. I got to study for this exam. And I also got to work my regular job. So, reinvent yourself. You can start over. I'm starting over at 40. What? No, I starting over at 45. Yeah, 45 when I starting over, because that's when I was starting the journey to divorce and stuff. And my divorce was finalized last year, but I'm grateful. Shoot, I'm like, I got so much more to do. I got more grandbabies to come. I have a new career coming, another added stream of income because I'm creating residual income. What else? What else I got going on? I got a lot going. I'm so busy because I'm making sure that my financial future and my family's financial future are secure. I'm an everyday millionaire. That's what I am. And I tell people that all the time. I'm an everyday millionaire. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy doing videos. I enjoy posting on Facebook and Instagram, things that inspire people and motivate people. And yeah, I enjoy all of that. So I hope that you guys have a great day. Do something that makes you feel good. Every day you should do something that relates back to your self-care. I don't care if it's just you having an hour by yourself, taking a nice warm bubble bath, reading a good book, listening to music or dancing, singing. Do something that makes your soul feel good, because you deserve that. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will chat with you later. Soul Tribe, I love you guys. Remember, vibrate high and protect your good energy. Love you guys. Bye.